We're incredibly excited to be starting this amazing program this year.
Matan Bnei Akiva Torah V'Avodah program is a very unique post-high school program in Eretz Yisrael, which integrates very high-level Torah learning for the women, together with leadership seminars and a real fulfillment of Kum V'Hitzalech Ba'aretz.
This program really allows us to fully embrace and live out and realize the motto of Bnei Akiva of Torah V'Avodah.
I went to a seminar for the school and I accidentally walked in on their presentation for Midreshet Torah V'Avodah, and immediately I was hooked.
TVA was really the only option that I was considering for Israel because I want to be fully submersed in Israeli culture and having to provide for ourselves.
Our mantra of this program is that everything can be done in the highest level. They have 1 year in Israel, but a true learning experience breaks out of the walls of the Beit Midrash and sees everything that the land has to offer.
In addition to having very unique seminars where they meet politicians, they meet people on the Israeli scene, they meet the movers and doers of Am Yisrael today, for our hope is not only that they will be educated by them, but hopefully inspired by them as well. The students have an opportunity to daven with the minyan every morning, followed by a daf yomi shiur in the Matan Beit Midrash with the other women who come here from all over the country.
We've partnered with an institution in Matan, which is known for their incredibly high degree of learning. We've given these students the best educators in all of Israel.
Matan is very proud to be the host of the new joint Midreshet Torah V'Avodah. Bnei Akiva and their love for Eretz Yisrael, their devotion, their Zionist ideals and principles, and Matan with the high level of Torah learning. It's really an amazing partnership.
We started out with a question of, should you talk or should you not talk?
The learning at Matan is incredible. I'm learning so much from the top teachers in both Gemara and Tanakh in the world, not only in Israel.
We can combine Beit Midrash learning and learning from these great people, and we can really discuss and understand what we're learning.
Are you guys fit?
Yes. There's learning, but there's also Tiulim, and there's a kibbutz trip, and we go to Poland, and it's not just sitting and learning all day long.
Where you go out into Israel and you do all of these unique, amazing, different things, or we learn about politics, or we have our leadership training, or we go to do chesed or internships or kibbutz. That's when we take the Torah that we're learning in the Beit Midrash and we apply it to our lives. And that's why I think that both sides of the Torah V'Avodah, they really all come together.
Bnei Akiva is a mission-driven educational movement. We are a movement that is striving to raise leaders.
That's the values of Bnei Akiva. To integrate that Torah V'Avodah is incredibly empowering for our students to see themselves not just as part of a small program, but as part of a movement.
You get to help other people and you get to take things that you learned in the classroom or even on a Tanakh tiyul.
Taking the girls around with Tanakh in hand, showing them not only within the Beit Midrash of Matan how Yehoshua crossed the Yarden with Am Yisrael, but bringing them to the Yarden.
What's amazing and different about the touring that we do here is that we carry a Tanakh in our hands, and it is the most incredible experience.
And we believe that that's an important part of our program, to foster independence through giving them the space to foster that independence.
We are in the heart of Yerushalayim.
Oh my gosh, the apartments. I've never lived on my own before, and to have an apartment in the coolest city ever, it's just amazing. We have this huge view of all of Yerushalayim. We have an amazing Madrichot and Rakezet, and our Aim Habayit. We feel so loved by them, and they just give us so much.
You are getting that experience of what it really is like to be a citizen of Eretz Israel and to be here on a daily basis.
We're committed to making and maximizing this year and giving them the most amazing year, which gives them all the tools necessary to go on into adulthood. As we give them Hebrew language training, they have serious Opan conversational Hebrew.
Wait, I just learned this.
We have Ulpan, so we can learn to speak Hebrew and to really be able to kind of interact with the Israelis around us. I'm actually learning that I love it because it's like a family. Everybody knows each other and is like one solid unit.
Live your life in Israel and grow and learn, and you will really gain so much from this 1 year. You will thank yourself for that.
TVA is the pioneer institution of Torah, Zionism, and idealism that students will get, and it would shape them for the rest of their lives as leaders of the Jewish community.
I'm so lucky that I accidentally walked into the seminar.